rush is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin to about the 33-yard line. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw with May. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To the air, May. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. That one out wide and intercepted. Past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy. Touchdown!
Brock Bowers with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Raiders 14, Chargers nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Able to slither by. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
This is caught.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Next to score, Raiders 21, Chargers nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On first down, it's Hampton, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 46, he'll say 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. You look at this Raiders defense.
They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's May.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's caught at the 25.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great effort there. 69 yards.
And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Raiders 28, Chargers 0.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's dropped right at the 40, gain of 3.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Throwing here is May. That's to Bowers once again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey.
Touchdown, L.A.
Lad McConkey,
68 yards.
And the Chargers are able to claw one back.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Bashal Tutin, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Herbert going to give to Hampton.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Herbert now.
They'll check this one down to Hampton.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Set. Black 80, black. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Set. 180, go.
Herbert. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Lad McConkey with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Chargers take the chance on
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Bashaw Turton
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Raiders extend their lead yet again.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
Makes the score Raiders 49, Chargers 13.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A run once more with Hampton.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Third down and 6.
Now it's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
56. Chargers 13.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Oh, a nice spin.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running for the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 3rd down, Hannah. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They called the corner blitz, and Roger McCreary, he got in there and earned the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Up the middle they go. Hannah might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
3rd and 19.
Here we go. Sack. 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Payne. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Raiders 63, Chargers 13.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, twisting away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was